Hello, enrolled agent Jason Bowman here from taxmarketinghq.com, and welcome to another tax resolution training video. Today I'd like to share with you the answer to one of the most common questions I'm asked, which is, how do I start my tax resolution marketing when I don't have any money? So here are 3 things that all tax practitioners can do right now to market their tax resolution services with little or no money out of pocket. Number 1, your past clients. You've probably heard the statistic that it's 7 times cheaper to sell services to an existing or prior client than it is to find a new client. And let me tell you, it's absolutely true. But a lot of tax professionals miss this very simple and no-cost marketing strategy. If you've been in the business for a few years, you most likely have prepared returns for clients that had a balance due and couldn't pay it. You probably also have clients that haven't come to see you in a few years. Those past clients are a potential gold mine. Now, assuming that your 7216 disclosure allows you to do this, and if it doesn't, you need to add the appropriate paragraph as soon as possible. Then all you need to do is go through old client records and find clients from within the past 5 years, 3 to 5 years tends to be the sweet spot, that had a balance due on their return. Then call them, email them, or write them a letter asking if they were able to pay that liability or if they might need assistance with it. Super simple. All it costs you is a few hours of your time and maybe a few stamps. All right, number 2, network with other tax, accounting, and legal professionals and ask them for referrals. According to the AICPA, less than 10% of CPAs in their tax section offer taxpayer representation services. According to the NAEA, less than 2% of enrolled agents offer IRS representation services. And most tax attorneys actually only do trust and estate work. So get involved in the local chapter of your favorite tax or accounting organization. Join your local level bar association. Attend live continuing education seminars. Get out there and meet your colleagues and let it be known that you specialize in resolving tax debt liability cases and that you welcome referrals. Now, it's my understanding that attorneys are barred from doing this, but for CPAs and EAs that are watching, you can offer a referral fee to your colleagues. And let's face it, everybody loves money. All right, number 3, our final tip for marketing your tax resolution services with no or little budget. Very simple, smile and dial. Now, the vast majority of tax resolution services out there are sold by the big, sketchy, fly-by-night national tax resolution companies via a boiler room telemarketing model. I'm talking Wolf of Wall Street style harassment and beratement. Even worse, almost all of it is done by unlicensed people that don't know jack squat about taxes, and they're blatantly violating all sorts of laws and regulations, ranging from Revenue Procedures 8138 and 2014-42 to Circular 230 to the FTC telemarketing sales rule, the do not call list, and on and on. Now, having said that, it probably sounds like I would be anti-telemarketing, but in reality, nothing could be further from the truth. Done properly and within the bounds of applicable laws and regulations, telemarketing can be your secret weapon. Here's what you do. Contact your county clerk or Secretary of State's office and obtain a list of federal tax liens filed in your area. It will probably cost you some money to obtain this list from your local government. You can also purchase these lists from specialty list brokers. For example, go to inft.net or taxlienshq.net. INFT has a $210 minimum order and taxlienshq.net has a $49 minimum order. Then with that list in hand, use Google, White Pages, Yelp, Merchant Circle, Super Pages, etc. to look up the phone numbers for those tax liens. You're going to be able to find about 3/4 of the phone numbers for businesses and maybe 1/4 to 1/3 of the numbers for individuals. Then just call those folks, introduce yourself, and try to get them to schedule an appointment for a consultation. And that's the key. You're going for the appointment on the phone, not the actual sale of your services. Don't get into a sales presentation for your actual tax resolution work. All right. So there you have it. 3 very effective but simple tax resolution marketing tips that you can use right now to start getting clients with hardly any money out of pocket. I hope that you found this video useful and that you go out there and apply these tips. Now, I'd really appreciate it if you would take a moment to like this video, share it with your colleagues, and leave a comment below if you have a question that you'd like to see answered in a future video, or just a comment about the videos in general. If you do have a question, you never know, it may find its way into a future video for me to answer for you. So thanks for watching. And remember, new revenue tomorrow requires marketing today.